Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am Gamion, be your game developer for this stream. My co-host Mega Kitty is currently unavailable at the moment, but she might come down a little later. I am working on an online multiplayer soccer brawler called Field of Heroes, which I hope to release early next year. And I've still got a lot of work to do on it, but it is coming together very well. So this stream, I'm trying to get it ready for more play testing. My artist gave me new renditions of two of the fields, and I need to get those up and running for people to test them. After that, I've got some work to do on one of the other fields, kind of correcting one of the special effects in it. And then after, if time permits, after that, then I've got to work on some UI stuff. Using influences from how games like Marvel Rivals and Rocket League and even Overwatch structure some of their UI. So go ahead and get started here. This field is the new Unknown Ruins field given to me by my artist this morning. So we got this nice background with mountains now. Looks really nice. And we got field is brighter, which is a key thing. And I think we have the shadow cloud, the cloud shadows. Oh yeah, they're still there. Let me put this in real time so you can better see them. So you have these clouds. You can kind of tell that they're there. I just toned some of the shadows down just a hair, but currently the field is not playable because with the new art came new colliders and new objects that I need to fix so that the game is playable again. If I don't fix them, then let me show you what happens. And we're all just floating around because we can't do anything. So we got to fix that. Anyway, let's start by usual brute force static mesh. We'll remove all the colliders that don't belong. Starting with flowers. No collision, looks good. More flowers. Where are these? Oh, no, these shouldn't have collisions either. Let's do that. And what's next? Flower here, no collision. Boulders, where's the boulder? Oh wow, I didn't see that, that's cool. Oh, that one, yeah, let's keep those. Keep those collisions. Keep the trees, but the leaves. And what am I looking at here? Oh, yeah, good. No collision there. Oh, pine trees. Wow, they shouldn't have collisions at all. So these are all mountains things. So let's say all these pine trees should not have collisions. Are there any pine trees on the field? Oh, it looks like there might be. Let's see if we can get over there. Make him no collision. Hey, Delighty Team, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Let's see, let me make this no collision. Oh, it's thinking. There we go. Now those two that are over here, those are the bonfires. Are there any pine trees on the field? Because I don't think there are. No, I don't think there are. And we'll find out in testing for sure. So what else in the mountains do we need to remove collisions? The mountain... Oh, no collision on the mountain. And blackout level, yeah, we don't want collisions here either. These bushes are already set. Field border stones. That's default. I bet that's what's causing the problem. These... What kind of collision we got? Let's have a look at the mesh. I mean, technically... No, they shouldn't have collision, so let's fix that. There. Field lines. Oh, I shouldn't have collision. this? I don't even know what this is. Oh, okay, that's a new field. That should not have collision because it's a plane. We already have a floor beneath it that we use for collisions. All right, let's see any other field. Let's see, field lines, field stone. Oh, that shouldn't have collision. Flagpole? No. See, the more I do this, then the more optimized the real collisions will be able to behave. Make sure that's no collision here. What's this? Understructure. Okay. Oh, whoa. All right, let's see if that fixed it. Nope, there's still a collider around here that's causing problems. Oh, well, wouldn't be the tower wall, but I don't think that's the problem. Oh, I know. Let me do a map validation. Maybe that will uncover it. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, nanite stuff. Okay. Static mesh field. Okay, now. So these are all nanite warnings. Virtual valve shadow lamps are not enabled. Alright, I'll deal with the nanite problem separately. I still want to find out what's causing... Oh, maybe it's this border stones. I was looking for that. Let's see if we can play yet. No. What the heck? Yeah, navigation looks fine, but we got still something... Field lines. Oh, maybe the mountain. Are there any other overarching colliders that might be causing this problem? Where's the fencing at? Oh. Yeah, that's already set. Nope, something is still blocking. Yeah, that grass shouldn't be colliding with anything. That's a problem. But it's not what's causing the heroes to get stuck. I wonder if it's... Is that? Nav mesh bounds? No, that's not it. Not the bonfires. Fences. Uh-oh. I think we got Mega Kitty coming. we have Mega Kitty. Oh, that fixed it. Alright, I'm going to try a new experimental feature here. I call this the Mega Kitty experience. So our co-host has arrived. All right. So back to this. Yeah, I will fix these in a little bit. Yeah. So now let's do this again. See if we can get a good game going here. So I've asked my artist to put some dirt around the stones so they appear more realistic. Oh, okay, we got some hitching, that's normal. Wow, this is a lot different than what I remember. Alright, so, looking good. So let's save our changes. Something's bothering me, so let me... That's right. Why do I keep getting that message? Oh no! Bye, Mega Kitty. We missed you. We'll miss you. What? What is it, Mega Kitty? No, you know. Oh, you're gonna go to sleep in the cat tree. Okay. Alright, well, that was fun. So, changes. Unknown ruins. Let's see. Updated. Unknown ruins. Field for art update. That's interesting. I don't remember deleting these. Take a quick look at something here. Maps of known ruins, meshes. Tower. Oh, those are redirectors, that's why. Alright, that's fine. Okay, now something else I want to do. So we also have a new high bridge map. It's another field. It's currently in development, so it's not a map that at the moment I want people to be playing in, because there's still more work to do on the bridge itself. Although the art is a lot better than it once was, but we still need to do more work on the bridge. And any changes I make, like I did in the previous field, are going to probably get wiped. So what I want to do is remove high bridge from the map rotation. So here we got settings. Okay. Map. Oh, so I want to add 2 new checkboxes to that. Field definition. available in quick match. And custom true. Okay. So what I'm getting at here is I want to be able to shut off a map, as it were, so it doesn't appear in the rotation and it gets ignored. So we got this, and then we'll do and we're going to wait for Visual Studio to unfreeze, because it likes to freeze up. And just wait. There we go. Go there yet. Now, I don't think we're going to make it that specific. We're going to say B. Say it's available by default. Alright, we're going to make high bridge unavailable to play. Bam. Let's test that by going to the custom lobby from the front end. Yeah, should not be there. Now, why do I have two different... Why do I do two different ways to iterate through the fields? I don't know if I like that very much. Let's just do it this way. There we go. Should be this. Alright, it's a blueprint function, so I can't use that. Not a problem. Alright, this looks right. Yes. Yes, I want to add a comment about that. On quicksand. Okay, so that has a team component. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is tighten up the sandstorm effect in the desert, where if you defeat the sandworm, I'll use a hero that could probably beat him up pretty good. I think Ulrich has some pretty strong powerful there. Then it'll spawn a tornado. Stop this. I wonder if I can do this from the gym. And I'll play that again with some desktop audio this time. So, oh, I think he spawned twice. Okay, so he spawns a sandstorm, but its problem with this is it's pretty intense graphically intensive and doesn't fit the art style. And it doesn't really message the fact that what's going on is you're being pulled to, that the enemy's being pulled away from their goal so that you have an open space to score on it. And this really doesn't message that at all. So I'm going to change how this works. I'm going to start with the version 3. Let's get that started. Let's see, version 3. And let's do a little flip here. There. Make sure that still works. Okay. Now let's get rid of that tornado, first of all. Alright, so what we got? What's all this about? That's sound. Tornado. Everything from here is a tornado. Directional light, that we want. We're going to keep that. But not the tornado. Stop. So all of that. Let's see, wait. Fade out and dissolve. Ah, the light color. Yeah, we're going to need to keep that. Don't need these, though. So play rate. So we don't need these. Or this. And the light will still work. Probably get rid of some of these lines here. Don't need this. Let me look at something here. Oh, right, because there's that fall-through capsule. Oh, that changes everything, because I forgot about that. But there's still too much sand everywhere. Is there like a stylized sandstorm that doesn't use all that dirt all the time? That's what I'm wondering. Let's have a look. Probably won't find anything for sandstorm, but I'll try anyway. Yeah, that's too strong. Yeah, a lot of these are realistic. I want to have something that's maybe not so real. I don't think I'll find it here. I think it's too specialized. Oh, this isn't too bad. It's kind of nice. All right. So back to this. So I'm gonna roll back my changes real quick. And yes, roll that back. What I'm gonna actually do is punt on this. I want to save. This was kind of useful, so let me go back to the desert. So I have these blowing particles here, and I made this about an hour of work, and it's just blowing sand, blowing debris around the level. So I'm gonna keep that just for experimental purposes, and then I want to switch over to something else. Probably, maybe even starting to work on the stats screen might be the way to go next. Alright, so let me move these into an experimental folder that will... Desert, particle, systems... Let's call this experimental. There. I'm going to roll this back. Alright, so we're back to pristine shape. Now, oh yeah, the other thing I wanted was a practice field. So let me pull up my notes here. Practice field was kind of near the bottom, but I think I'm going to bring it in more to the top. And the reason for that is I want to get gamepad. I want to start working on the gamepad support. We already have a limited support, and it's just terrible. And I think it's more important than the reskin. So, practice field. So let me close all this up. And let's talk about practice fields. So, I looked at other games to see what they did. And I took some videos for research. Practice arena. We're going to look at how practice arena for Rocket League works first. So they have a free play, and they have custom training and tutorials and so on. I don't really have the bandwidth for all those things. I just want to do just a straight up practice free play where I'm in the sandbox. I do what I want as the player. I kick the ball around. I try my abilities without cooldowns. I can just do whatever I want until I choose to leave, and that's what free play is about. Custom training, don't really have anything. I don't want to do anything for that before early access. Tutorials, same thing. because I want this to be a pick up and play kind of game. I still want a practice arena where you can experiment with things, get used to the keys, but I don't want to make the game so complicated that I would need anything more than that, I think. Now, Rocket League, I mean, there are some mechanics you do have to learn that you'll come into the game and not really understand. You know you can push the ball with your car, but there's a lot of other things you can do. Whereas in Field of Heroes, it's just more of a, hack and slash, here, put you on the field, go to town. So let's see what they do for free play. So they have online. I don't want to do online free play. This is just for solo. And they select an arena, but I'm going to make a special arena just for free play. So I'm going to have a special one that, a special field that lets you use your abilities as often as you want. Has a couple of bots that will respond to you and help you learn. So here, you already max boost. You can just do whatever you want. Here at the top here is you can set up scenarios by pressing these buttons. I don't think I'm going to have anything like that. But what I will have, again, is just a simple field where you can do whatever you want. And that just goes on and on. And there's no time limit, there's no leaderboard, nothing like that. So I want to model, so those are some things I want to make takeaways from this that I like. The next one is Overwatch. So we got Overwatch, practice range. We're going to look at how they do the normal one. Okay, so you chose your hero, which, by the way, in mine, I'm going to have you default to hero, but then you can change it at any time. There's going to be a hero switch pad, which you can go to and just change your hero. So, now, the takeaway from the Overwatch gym, actually it's more further along in the video, is they have, they have hero, so you can encounter other heroes if you want. And there will be, I think, some heroes on the field who will not try to attack you, but they'll just be around. And so, but yeah, you can hit them and try your abilities on them. But if you go further on, you'll see that they have interactive bots. So that's kind of cool. I like how so what I was thinking from this is I want to be able to have an interactive goalie try to block your goals, but then if you score a goal, and then it would just reset back to the center of the field immediately. Furthermore, the goalie wouldn't try to attack you. They would just simply try to block. So that'll help you practice some of your shots. I like that. So that's my takeaway from this, is having the bots help you learn. They also have the stadium mode, which I'm not too interested in. You choose your hero, and then you have all these buffs, and I don't have anything like that in my game, so that doesn't apply. And the last one I looked at was at Marvel Rivals. So we go to their practice range. And there's kind of introduction there. I'm not going to have any intros. I'm just going to drop you in. So you choose your hero. And what was I take away from this one? So yeah, like the Overwatch, you got heroes you can do stuff with. Yeah, some of them are attacking you. I could have that. I could have a little place where they're shooting. Oh, also, I'm going to have see, like in my danger room, I'm going to have some dummies that you can attack, and they will tell you how much damage you're doing by the numbers. So here, you can see they're doing like 10.7 damage. It's kind of a weird number, but I'm still balancing out the damage for all the players. There's also these pads here for the status effects that show you, what happens when you get hit or weakened. I may not have these in the arena. I haven't decided yet. I might have a damage up, but even then, I don't know. I don't know what value this gives to players so much. But back to this. So there's that, and there was something else I think that caught my attention. Other than those just flying around. Now I just kind of go back and forth. Yeah, there's a charge. Well, I'm gonna have cooldowns turned off, so there's not gonna be a need for a charge pad. Oh yeah, that was it. So they have the measurements here. So it tells you how many meters away from the robots you are. I think that could actually be helpful. You can kind of judge how you want to. If you want to know how long you're going to slide, then I think being able to see would be helpful. If you aren't comparing heroes, like how much for all the heroes that with dash abilities, who has the farthest dash, and you can experiment and see that if you had pads that give you these measurements. So altogether, what I'm thinking is have measurement standards on the ground in certain places, so you can see how far your dash goes. We'll have no cooldowns. Have dummies. Oh, I forgot what they were called. They're not crash dummies. They're what was it called? Training dummies. So see, with training dummies near the sidelines to report damage numbers. Have a ball at the center of the field. Change hero at the edge of the field. Have a goalie try to block you but not attack you. Heroes around the field that don't try to attack you, but give you a good idea for how your attacks work. So all of those. And I think for the practice field, I'm currently debating to use which field to use. And I'm thinking an old version of the desert. So this is the first version of the desert. This is actually over a year and a half old. I'm debating whether to use that or an older version of the Unknown Ruins. This one's kind of old. Let's see how that looks. This was over a year old. Oh, can't see a thing. Wow, what's with the lighting? Doesn't look familiar at all, actually. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it looks all messed up. Where's the directional light? No, this is totally host. I mean, this wouldn't even work as a backup. What about, was it this one? No, that's the... Oh, here we go. No, this won't work. It's literally missing the field. How about... I mean, I could reuse this one, but it doesn't look the greatest. Because I don't really have a budget for a training field. I just have it for two. I just have two more fields I want to make. And so let me go back to the desert one. Now, I was kind of hoping for a green field for a training field. Let's look at the history. Yeah. I almost want to get this one. No. Alright, so I'm probably going to use a version of this for the practice field. But I may have to shelve that because I'm in the middle of a couple of changes to the field assets. So the newest Unknown Ruins just came out hot from this morning. There's a little more work to do on the stones here, but this is the new Unknown Ruins level from this morning. Notice the field is a lot flatter and greener. And that's intentional because it was previously it was a bit overwhelming having all the various darks and non-dark greens on it. So we kind of flattened that out a bit. We got some clouds that are providing a little bit of shade. If you can look carefully, you can see that. And we get closer in, kind of see some of the grasses here like that. So it's brighter, and I think that works better. And some nice background mountains here. And then we have the new high bridge as well. So we changed the texture on the bridge itself. It is now this new stone kind of stone here. And which we think the color scheme looks better. I agree. So we got this better stone here, kind of down to the edges as well. And we got some mountains to see where the river comes from. So that's looking good. Got some mountains here to see where the river comes from. But there's still more work being done on it. Problem is right now that these cuts in the ground are too, like, obviously they were cut like this. We want to make them more natural. We want to make them not obviously polygons. We want to smooth it out a bit, put some debris around it, and make it look better. So that's what the plans are for that. Hey, Dr. Dark, what's happening? So, yep, for those of you who aren't aware, we do have our Steam store page up now. You can see the see it in the chat history, I think. And now I'm switching over to getting some testing done. So on one hand, I am waiting on the marketing team to do their wish list promotion because I just don't have the time and the talent to do it. So I'm going to have them do it. And so that's one thing. Second thing is I put in a request to have professional testing done, multiplayer testing specifically on the game. And I'm waiting to get that approved, and then they'll start wrangling some testers, because I've had 2 or 3 testers, on the network from time maybe once or 3 or 4 times ever, and that is not enough. And wrangling people for a playtest is kind of hard, and everyone's schedules are different, time zones are different. So I'm kind of relying on this website to try and handle that for me and get me some testers, and I'll get some feedback and polish the game. The third thing going on right now is working on more improvements to the game. I got this list of things I still need to do. I want to add a practice field, and I want to get the game controls. Where's the game controller task? Controller support. Start working on that. I am putting the VFX reskin on the back burner for that because I think control support is more important at the moment. I've already got the VFX in an okay place. There are going to be some obvious changes coming up, but at the moment they are not as important. I think what's more important is that players actually think that the abilities of the heroes are decent. because I can have the most polished gameplay ability, but if it doesn't really work in this game, if people don't like it, then what's the point? So testing is the most important thing at the moment. So controller support. So for that, at the moment, there is controller support, but it does not support a lot of things that we'll need, like aim assist is a big one. If I'm just aiming freely, then I can be pointing at anything and the game doesn't seem to care, and I am at a disadvantage compared to other players. So I'm going to go back to the test room, and I'm going to get up real quick and grab my game controller. So give me just a moment to go do that. Okay, so let's see if it detected my game controller. Yes, it did. So it supports single and twin sticks. So if you're single stick, then the crosshair should hide. I may have to fix that. Let's try that again. If you're single stick, then you can just... buttons. Oh, there we go. There's the attack button. Single stick is designed to work, even though the aiming is dead wrong. But yeah, you can play the game like that if you want. And you should be able to shoot. There's a bug there with the shooting. I'm going to have to fix that. But you also do support twin sticks, so you got this. And I don't play twin stick games hardly ever, and that's not good when I'm trying to make this work. So I got to get a few questions answered. Like, one, do I want to do this free aim kind of thing, or should I keep it in a carousel where I'm unable to change the distance from the hero? Would that be easier or harder? But the thing is, if I want to cast an ability, then I would need to, then I have problems because I can't control the range. So I would like to do a twin stick thing, and I probably need to make this faster. There's no acceleration, it's all linear. So there's a lot of things I need to tweak here. And when I have a practice field, it will be much easier to test in for, especially for playtesters. So I want to start by fixing the problem of not being able to play correctly with a single stick. Because again, I do want to support single stick controllers. Let's see, so that and smooth. Oops. Okay. Now, where do I do gamepad stuff? It's been a long time since I looked into that. Hey, wait a minute. I think, just got an idea here. Locus rotation. Oh. That. Okay. I think I have a boolean that tells me whether I am in single stick mode. Okay, so here I'm not moving the locus with the gamepad. Okay, so it's always on the player. I wonder... Actually, where is this? Huh, how did that get there? Oh, okay, because I'm still running. Okay. I'm wondering is... Alright, so that's when I moved the twin stick. Actually, I think I'll play around just exactly the way it is right now. So let's go to the new Unknown Ruins. Actually, I'll do one better. I think it's going to be slow and hitchy from the editor, so I'm just going to play the current build. Yeah, this will be fine. Oh, ouch. Wow, this is hard. And I seem to have lost control. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is pretty hard. For starters, we're going to need to make this faster and probably accelerate instead of just being a linear aiming. Oh. So what's my dash button? Oh. Oh, all right, here we go. R. Ow, ow. Stop it. Take that. Yes. Another thing I want to do is aim assist, where I try to pass it to my teammate and it just missed him. But I wanted the game to realize I wanted to hit, and also when I'm shooting an enemy, I want to aim assist on there too. So that's the second thing I want to do. Also, the speed needs to be faster when the cursor is farther away. It's almost like I need an angular speed for controlling the aim. Alright, that was good, but I'm getting more used to it now. I wonder how to do with melee. Okay, this still requires a keyboard, though. Oh, wow. Melee is pretty hard to control. Yeah, this is pretty hard to control. I would probably almost always do a ranged fighter, unless I make some changes here. In fact, as a melee, I don't even think I should be using an aim with the right stick. I think it should just be always in the forward direction of my movement. That's probably the problem here. Oof. Oh, that's had it with you. Yeah, that ability is going to need some work, I think. Yeah, in fact, melee heroes, unless you're aiming for an ability, you're probably going to spend most of the time single stick. Okay, that was a good round. Especially since we outscored him 6-1. In the stats, that's another thing I work on the stats screen. So, how about, let's see, best twin stick controls. Hmm.
Joystick mod that you could use if you want to feel like have it feel like a stick. But this is just I'm using both pads as joystick move, and there's really nothing too complicated. I'm not going for
Oh, dead zone, right.
the finesse.
Oh, okay. So there's a response curve, dead zone stuff, adaptive centering.
Even there, it didn't. Like I might want to even take it down more. Because the idea for this is in something like a twin stick shooter, the finesse. I don't know what word I want. Linearity, maybe. You know what I'm saying. You just need it to be an arc. It doesn't really matter if you can slowly get to the full 100%. So yeah, let's take it down even more. Your thumb in a small circle. Click action I have is the B button, which opens up my inventory, and then
Directional pad.
then we have D other button on the click. So you can see. Then we have D-pad, no click. Actually, I don't even need that. We don't need the overlap. It wasn't hurting me.
Interesting. So it looks like they can also support twin stick with a D-pad. I don't think I've seen that in a while. Huh. Now this is actually a pretty deep topic. I really should see what other games have. I can look at. I haven't. I can look at. Let's see, Rocket League. I see some of the hero games. I don't know if how. It needs to be more like Path of Exile, that kind of thing. I think Dungeon Crawlers would give me better variety of those twin stick controls. Maybe I don't know about Dungeon Defenders though. So I'm gonna have to do some homework on that one. Close that. Hmm. Okay, so look back at my workload here. And we want aim assist. I think we already have a dead zone in our configuration, but I want to double check that we do. And ping wheel. Yeah, a lot of this stuff don't need right away. Yeah, I do want to start the practice field really soon, though. But how can I do that? I'm going to have to migrate it from another copy of the project. I wonder if I still have that here. No, I don't. I deleted it yesterday. Okay, so let's go back to... I think I'm just going to go back to testing here. Not gamepad, though. We're just going to do regular test. Let's do custom play. Actually, I want to test a modded field. I did some mod work yesterday. I want to make sure this field still works. So this is a non-standard field. I created it in a separate project and created a mod out of it. Oof. Yep. Obviously not a good field because there's a lot of trees blocking the view a lot. Oh. Oof. Oh. Didn't see him behind the tree. So mod seems to be working so far. Oh. Okay, well, I'm convinced this works. No, can't play offline. What's going on? Let's see if I can look at the log to understand what's going on. Strange. I'll try that in the game itself. And I played a map. Doesn't matter which one, I don't think. Then we will break. Custom play. Yep, still happening. So let's figure out what's going on with that play offline button. think I might know. Yes, that never got called. That's why. So what we'll need to do in the previous function is simply not set this. Okay, that should fix that bug. Okay, jump out of here. Excellent. Problem fixed. Let's go ahead and get that upstream. Okay, one other thing I want to look at are stats. So let's go back to the front end. So right now, we have two buttons here. One of them is the social button. That's where your friends are and squad members. And the other one is a trophy. This is going to be your stats. Currently, it does nothing. And I need to start working on the stats menu so that players can start having their accolades recorded. So, as before, I looked at how other games did stats. And starting with Rocket League. And they have all of them have career. I don't really think of my game as having a career mode, but yeah, there's stats here. There will be leaderboards. Oh, that's a good question. Where should I put the leaderboards in the game? That is a good question. I could put it in the trophy, and then maybe have tabs in there. So let me make a note of leaderboards. So stats. We're going to move this near the top too. Where is the stats and leaderboard? Move it near the top. All in the same screen. Let's see how they do it. Okay, so they only take up the side of the screen, and they are pretty basic. And so, yeah, I don't play them. I don't play it very much. At least not in the ones that I played Carball before, but I haven't played a lot of Rocket League. But the two are very similar. I played Card Brawl forever ago. That was before Rocket League. But you got your basics here, which are time played, wins and losses, and so on. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to have an option for all and per hero. So you can see your collective stats, but then split it out by which heroes you play the most. So that's definitely going to be in. Yeah, goals. Yeah, number of wins, total matches played. So pretty basic. XP. So XP. I gotta remember what I was gonna do for that. I did want to have. Oh yeah, I did want to track XP, and I did want to grant XP based on goals, assists, takedowns. And I do want you to have a level based on your XP. And it may be used for matchmaking. I haven't decided that yet. But when you gain XP, when you gain a level with XP, then I guess all you get is a level gain. So I'm really wondering if I want to do XP in the first place. Certainly I'll have wins, goals, games played and such, but I may not have a concept of XP right away, maybe not before early access. Because bottom line, when I earn a level as a player, I want rewards, I want skins, I want I want other cool things. I want rewards for gaining levels. And this game doesn't really have any rewards to give. New skins and such. So I'm probably not going to have XP. At least not for now. Yeah, saves, epics, this and that. And then we go to the leaderboards. And it's really cut and dry. This number of wins. Some people play a lot. And there's also, most goals, most takedowns, most this and that. And it's pretty simple, pretty basic. And it gets the message across. Kind of like the stats. So, yeah, I could make it into a drawer. I'm not sure. Or a full screen overlay. I haven't decided yet. And then there was the third option. League rankings. And I don't think I recorded that. No, not league. No, that would come later when I have guilds. League rankings would. So, because I want to have guilds after early access, where players can join and have good time. So let's look at Overwatch stats. So, all right. So here we got stats. You can do hero for different heroes here. I guess they have levels. Okay. What else? Yeah, badges here. Again, we're not going to have competitive play in early access, and that's for a good reason, which is, when we enter early access, the game is just not going to be ready for it. It won't have the proper anti-cheats. It won't have proper gameplay balancing, and all that, and it's client hosted. It's player hosted. So there's no server farm that has secure servers that will guarantee somewhat guarantee reliable results. So for those reasons, we will not have competitive mode. So we're sticking to unranked pretty much. But yeah, some of the kill streaks. Oh, that's right. I want to track kill streaks later. That'd be a good one. I think I have that in my wish list too. Kill streaks. So we got you can filter it by mode. Don't need a filter for that. I don't even know what this stuff is. Badges and all that. That's beyond me. I won't have any of that. No progression in mine. For statistics. Yeah, I'm not going to track accuracy and all that. That's a bit much. I just want to track basic stuff. Match history, don't really need that. I do want to support replays in the future, though. And Steam achievements after that. Yeah, lots of overall stats here. Games played, games won, yeah, eliminations, and so on. So these can be, some of the stuff like that might be useful, and they really use a lot of real estate for that too. So I kind of like the idea of having maybe 3 tabs at the top for, or 2 tabs, one for your overview and one for leaderboards, like Rocket League had. And the third one is Marvel. So they come out right away with the basic stats. It's more readable, I find, than Overwatch's. They don't use the whole screen, but I don't know. Is this for just the one hero? I don't know. Oh, I guess it is for the one hero. No, I want to have a mode for all heroes, and then you have a drop down to switch them up. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Highlights, total, best. Don't really need... I don't think I want best. Seasons. I'm not going to have seasons in my game either. Now, of the 3, yeah, and don't judge me. I like to play versus AI. Okay, so back to Rocket League. Pretty basic stuff. Stats and leaderboards. So I want to start thinking about, I just want to make a cut and dry interface for that. And thinking about how I want to start. If I click here, see here it's kind of a drawer. It's like a sidebar. And it's also available in the game itself. If you want to pause the game and look at your stats, you can do that. At least not for stats that don't include the current game. Well, actually, that's a good point. It may be confusing if I allow players to do this in a game, because it's not clear whether it includes the current game stats. So maybe I shouldn't support that. This might be its own standalone screen. So what would that look like? Thinking 2 tabs. And where else do I use tabs though? Let's come by custom play. And if it takes you to a full screen, should I really have it here? Let me look at how the other games did it in their menus. I think, yeah, profile. I think all of them had a profile menu. Yeah, see, there's at the top. Actually, it's this button here. And then Overwatch. Oh, I didn't even record that. Oh, here we go. Yeah, career profile. So they had it in the main menu and to take you a different screen. I think, yeah, the career should not be this unless I'm going to drop it down, which I don't want to do. So that means I have another menu here. Let me take a quick look at something. On Rocket League, one thing I liked about them was they didn't have a cluttered main menu. I liked that there were actually a few buttons there. Play. I mean, I could have a play button here. I could replace these two with a play button. And probably have full practice in there too. And I don't really need a credits button. I can put that in the options. It doesn't really need to be its own button. Yeah, I gotta rethink this and this. I could replace credits with career and then put credits in the options. Or just not have a credits menu at all. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So where is your career? So that's your profile, and that's above settings. That makes sense. Though, I have to admit, I like the idea of your career kind of being its own standalone. I mean, yeah, that's a drawer. Yeah, I guess the counter argument is even this can still be full screen, but it is next to your, like, this is your profile. This is you, and yeah, I think just removing the trophy. Yeah, keeping the trophy, and then we'll open a full screen interface. That could make it a side menu. So many decisions to make, and so little time. I think I might take a quick break. While I try and parse through some of these ideas and figure out what to work on next, and take things from there. Let me see who else is streaming right now. I think I know who I want to raid, actually. Yeah, I think we're going to raid just Cavino. He's working on a really cool party game right now, and we'll see what he's up to. So yeah, I'm taking my break, and maybe I'll be back on a little later. And if not, definitely by Monday. So either later this afternoon or Monday. So thanks everyone for stopping in, and I will see you all next time I'm streaming, hopefully.